Hey everybody, Wisdom here. It is 12:40 a.m. Thursday, August 21st, 2014. Gonna try to get this cranked out so I can do my Wii Fit Plus body test before the timeout, which I have it an hour behind just because I do crazy things late at night. Anyway, I took Jade Kraken down the showcase path, and I got plus 25 armor somewhere along the way. I don't know what went down. I'm gonna find my new inbox Jade Kraken and see what he's got. But I thought that was tied in with Year of the Dragon, and somehow this guy has it on Showcase, so I'm ecstatic about that. I personally prefer Showcase. It fits my playstyle better, even though everyone talks about Magnificent Parade. What I'm hoping now is that Booming Bouncer is good. Why? Because Kraken up did 25 to 38, and I think that's super practical. If you want to see Stunning Sparker, which is kind of cool, you can take that link at the top of the video description box. I took Fire Kraken down that path. Now, Jade Fire Kraken, though, I'm taking him down Booming Bouncer. Bounce and shoot fireworks that explode and damage large groups of enemies. So, let's pick that up. First upgrade here is Big... I was going to say Big Bad Boom, but I guess it's Big Bada Boom. I guess is how you would pronounce that for 960. Bear in mind I've got the 18 wing sapphires. Press A 2 times for a bounce attack that does increased damage in a larger area. A lot of people think this is lame. 25 to 38, not lame in my book. And now we're going to do jump and do more damage. Strike the foes. This should be cool. Hold A for a short time. Interesting. To light the fuse for the big one and knock away all nearby enemies. Not quite sure what that's going to entail, but it sounds interesting. And the big one's awesome, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to back out of here, just play with these two first. So jump. Okay, it looks a little different. Attack 2 for bounce attack, so I guess that's actually A. Oh wow. Okay, obviously the fireworks at the end don't tie in. I'm having a hard time knowing what this is exactly doing. Okay, now this is perfect without the sheep here. I'm getting the projectiles into the 25 to 38 now. What's the difference when I attack 2, which is AA here? We get like that little mid-burst of fireworks, but I don't know what kind of damage that actually does. I guess 20? Well, that's kind of what it did anyway. That's kind of a disappointment. Start the show, we were doing 10 to 15 on those hits. Where's your 10? So, is 20 gonna have a critical number? Possibly. 30. Yeah, so 20 to 30. I'm just gonna put that actually. 20 to 30 with fireworks shoot, which does nothing, but it looks good. That's not quite what I was expecting. For some reason, I was thinking it would be like when they said bounce attack. I was thinking time here, jump 25 to 38. Just kind of do something similar. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but it's also not great. So I'll just leave it at that. Strike the foes. Hold attack 2 for a short time to light the fuse for the big one and knock away all nearby enemies. The big one, hold attack 2 for a short time to light a fuse that causes a massive firework attack after a short time. I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, okay, that's all it does. This path kind of seems pointless. You know? You can actually do that multiple times. 25 on it. It's really hard to get it to execute. I should have, launched off by now. So 25 to 38 with that little sweep. Let's see what it does to the sheet. I don't know, maybe it's cool with enemies around, but I don't know. I don't know. So I guess essentially it's just, once that's charged, you get that little whip around, which I guess kind of clears enemies away from you. This path is a disappointment, and I'm not quite sure that it's much better than what you had, which is why it's a disappointment. Other bottom path wasn't that great either, but I think it's better than this. Really, if they just would have done, if you jump multiple times and do increased damage, that would have been fabulous and way better than this. That said, we've got the soul gem, and the good news is the soul gem is sweet. It's called the bigger one. Price is $22.40. The big one creates a huge colorful explosion that does increased damage in a larger radius. I think I'll have time to get to it. So back out, and I'm going to show you this thing. So essentially, and the reason it wasn't shooting is because every time I'd hold A again, it was resetting, which I don't think it used to do. There's that, and then you knock the enemies away, and then you just kind of sit here, run around. You can use all your attacks. And then that soul gem does 150 to 225, which is awesome. Fire Kraken overall, absolutely love Rising Fountain, and I like the big one. I like the bottom end soul gem. Cracking up is awesome. The aesthetics and stuff are cool. Up top, definitively the showcase for me. On the bottom end, yeah. The bottom end just really, I mean, you wouldn't even have to take a path, I don't think. You'd be fine with just the base upgrades. Neither one is good, neither one's like absolutely horrible, although they're borderline pointless in my opinion. Maybe as I play with real enemies, my opinions will change. I hate saying anything like not super positive, because I know then people come in and they just like hate you because Fire Kraken's your favorite character or something. So on the positive notes, he gets way better with upgrades, particularly his base upgrades, and in particularly his final base upgrades, which again, Rising Fountain and the big one, phenomenal upgrades. Both of them outshadow pretty much everything on his upgrade paths, in my opinion. Magnificent Parade, everyone raves about, does nothing for me. I prefer Showcase. On the bottom end, I don't know, maybe Stunning Sparker's slightly better, or not as bad, I should say. I don't know, I do like Cracking Up though, and he gets some really cool aesthetics. Yeah, I mean, Showcase I like, and then everything else is kind of just not worth it for me. So I'll leave it at that. I'll put my analysis in the post, oneofweezem.com. Take the link at the top of the video description box. You can see why I think what I think. You can see what I recommend personally and what I recommend for newcomers and veterans alike. Ultimately, it comes down to your playstyle. Some of you may love Magnificent Dragon Parade stuff. I prefer Showcase. My armor's still at 43. I'm going to try to figure that out. But overall, fun character to upgrade. Way better with the upgrades. But again, for me, final base upgrades just totally overshadow everything that he's got in the upgrade paths. Bottom end soul gem's nice. Top end soul gem, I doubt I ever even use. I don't like that tertiary attack at all. It makes a lot of sense for me. I think it needs more duration or something. But I'll go ahead and end this here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you back here as we continue our Skylanders Swap Force upgrade sessions.